Well, as you saw, lots of different opinions there. Well, CCTV's Mark Niu met with the CEO and founder of the startup, the Diamond Foundry. Martin Roscheisen is disrupting the diamond industry and getting the attention of Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and high-end retailers. Mark began by asking him about the unique technology behind his man-made diamonds.
The team from Solar Power got together again, and we developed a new kind of a plasma reactor over a period of 3 years. In fact, not just one of them, but 5 generations of them. And those plasma reactors run at very, very high temperature. They run at the temperature of the outer core of the sun. In fact, we kind of replicate a sun on Earth to generate very high temperature. And under those conditions, we basically replicate the conditions under which Earth grows diamond. And so we have a reactor now by which we can produce gem-sized, jewelry-grade, very high-quality diamonds.
What's the difference between a diamond that forms in nature and what you grow? I mean, after all, isn't a diamond just carbon atoms stacked in a certain pattern?
Exactly. A diamond is basically carbon atoms in a very special crystal lattice. But once it is in that lattice, it turns out to be a transparent material.
So what you're showing me there,
Yeah.
is there any difference in the structure that's created? It is just plain diamond, or is there?
Completely identical. No gemologist will be able to tell any difference. So the challenge really is how to grow gem-sized stones. Stones. This is 3.8 carat here. How do you grow something that big?
Are you able to create the same size diamond each time?
We wish. It is a very difficult process, actually. There's 1 quadrillion atoms per layer, and you need to do 10 billion layers of that.
What is the quality, the grade of your diamonds?
Our grade mirrors the commonly available mined diamonds, which typically are G and H color, VS1, etc. So the common grades found in mined diamonds are, especially through online sales, are the same quality range.
From start to finish, how long does it take to create your diamonds?
It takes several weeks and in total several months to produce a gemstone, a diamond. Coincidentally, that's, some people say, oh, so fast. In fact, the opposite is kind of true. It's very slow relative to how Earth does it. So a lot of people think Earth takes billions of years to make a diamond. It turns out the diamond is just in the ground for a long time, but the formation is just a few hours, actually.
How are sales of your diamonds?
We're selling hundreds of diamonds. We have a production of hundreds of diamonds a month right now. We're selling everything within about 2 or 3 weeks. We're expanding in December, we're doing our first meetings in China as well to find strong retail partners in China about launching our product. We have, the top celebrities backing us. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of our backers and investors.
What's it like working with actor Leonardo DiCaprio?
He is very wonderful to work with. He's had a long-term commitment to sustainability. He really is very careful about picking what he gets engaged in. It was a great fit. Not only, he's been famous for the Diamond movie, but also the Titanic, which is a very romantic movie.
To many, a diamond is more than just a rock. There's a certain sentiment, an attachment that it was created naturally in the earth over time. How are you able to compete with that when you have semiconductor engineers in a lab building one?
It is profoundly a better diamond in every way, in terms of this ecological, in terms of the environmental impact, in terms of the human impact. There's 10 million slaves in Africa pretty much working in artisanal digging. Those are people who do not get paid, they just get food and shelter. They cannot leave those mines. They're basically a modern day of slavery. So for us, it is a more cleaner diamond.
How have you seen your product impact the lives of customers?
Many couples who purchase our diamonds even send us their videos of their engagement, and it's always extremely heartwarming and You know, we're a bunch of semiconductor engineers working on the process and getting the material together, and then we get these videos where we suddenly realize we're in the business of making women cry.